Welcome back. Our today's topic is transportation in plants. The main component of transport in plants is xylem and phloem. Xylem help in the transport of water and minerals in the plant, and phloem helps in the transportation of food. In the xylem, tracheids and vessels are present which help in the transport of water, and in phloem, sieve tubes and companion cells are present which help in the transport of food. Now, how the transport of water occurs in plant? First, the transport of water in plants occurs through xylem. First point. Second, in xylem, tracheids and vessels are present which help in transport of water. Third point, the root cells. This root comes primary root, secondary root, tertiary roots and root hairs are present. These are in contact with the soil. The root hairs which are in contact with the soil, they actively take up the ions. Actively means by spending energy in the form of ATP. Actively means they use energy, the root cells use energy and take these ions inside the root. In the soil, many ions are present, potassium, sodium, calcium, zinc. So these are taken inside the root actively. Actively means by spending energy. So these ions, when more ions are inside the root, the concentration of water inside the root decreases. The concentration of water inside the root decreases. But outside, the concentration of water is more. Because of this difference, water automatically enters inside the root. The concentration of water in the soil is more as compared to the concentration of water inside the root. Because of this concentration difference, water moves from the soil into the root by the process of osmosis. Now, water enters inside the xylem of the root. Then it moves into the xylem of the stem and then towards the xylem of the leaf. So xylem, it forms a continuous channel from root, stem towards the leaf. Water moves in upward direction from root, stem towards the leaf. In small plants, by diffusion, it moves in upward direction. But in case of tall plants, transpiration pull. What is transpiration? The loss of water from the surface of leaf is known as transpiration. This pull also helps in upward movement of water in tall plants. I hope transport of water is clear. The transport of food occurs through phloem. In the phloem, sieve tubes and companion cells are present which help in transport of food. For the transport of food, we can also use the term translocation. Translocation. Translocation means transfer of food in soluble form. For the transport of food, we can use translocation word also. So transport of food occurs through phloem. In the phloem, sieve tubes and companion cells are present which help in the translocation of food. Sucrose, which is a material to be transferred. The leaf cells prepare the food. The food is present in the form of sugars. The sucrose is one of the form of the sugar that is transferred into the sieve tubes with the help of ATP. By spending energy in the form of ATP, that materials like sucrose are transferred into the sieve tubes with the help of companion cells. When food enters inside the sieve tubes, the osmotic pressure inside the cell increases. The osmotic pressure inside the sieve tubes increases when the sucrose like materials enter into the sieve tubes. Then this material moves from high osmotic region towards the low osmotic region, and in this way in the phloem the food moves in upward direction also and in downward direction also. That is, the movement of food is in both the direction, from high osmotic region towards the low osmotic region. Now the homework for you is, students, write the in-text questions which are given on page number 110 in your bio copy. The answers I am giving you in PDF form. Note down these answers in your bio copy. Thank you.